we have 2021 Panini Prizm Basketball Hobby Box. Random Division Group Break number 11. 6 spots in the break because there's 6 divisions at stake. The way it works is we take those spots and the NBA divisions. We're going to randomize both lists 5 times. Then we're going to pair them up. Whichever division ends up next to your spot. Teams that fall under that division. Those will be the cards you look for because those will be the cards that you receive. So with that said, good luck to everybody. Here we go, first up with a new list. There's our spots. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Eric going coast to coast. 2 out of your 3 spots. There we go. Now let's get the divisions. We'll start with the Eastern Conference first. So therefore we have the Atlantic, then Central, Southeast, now Western, Northwest, Pacific, and Southwest. 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Southwest on top, Southeast on bottom. So Eric, you got the Southwest and the Pacific. Then Mark, the Central. Chad, the Northwest. Timothy, the Atlantic. And then Eric, you finish it with the Southeast. So good luck on your divisions. Here we go. Okay, let's pop the top out this convertible and get started. First up, Mr. Westbrook, Gasol, Alexi, Thunder, Morant. Year number 2 for John Morant. There we go, Mr. Morant. Okay, Marvin Bagley, Kings. And Snell, Pistons. Then Maxey, Mavs. And upside down, Jeff Green, 121 to 299 for the Rockets. First auto. Gonna have Nick Richards for the Hornets. There we go. Oh, we're down to 3 in the envelope. That's what I'm talking about. I do have that envelope on standby. So there you go, Nick Richards, Hornets. Then you got Marcus Smart, Derek Jones, Miami, and De'Aaron Fox, Kings. Okay, first up, Andre Drummond, Cavs, Daniel, Clippers, CJ, Blazers, Allen, Nets, Beasley, T-Wolves. Then for Can, 76ers. Gonna have Prizm, Emmanuel Quickly, Knicks. How about the Knicks right now? On what, a 9-game winning streak, trying to go for number 10 in a row. Sitting at number 4 in the Eastern Conference at the moment. See, Chris Middleton, Bucks. Downtown, Kyrie. Dylan, Memphis. Bogdan, Kings. And Eric Gordon, Rockets. I miss the days, to be honest, of being able to watch the Miami Heat versus the Knicks. When you had the Knicks with, Hardaway and Larry Johnson. Hardaway was on the Heat. So Hardaway on the Heat with Morning. And then you had Johnson, you had Allen Houston. I think Sprewell was even still with them at that time too during those years. Remember when they would get into it? And I mean, they would get into it. They would, benches clearing at times. Marcus Camby was there too. I was a fan of Marcus Camby. As a kid, I liked Marcus Camby. I know he came in the league with the Raptors, and then I don't remember if he went straight from the Raptors to the Knicks, but here's Tyler Hero year 2 as well. So JJ Redick, Pelicans, and then Joel Embiid, Mike Conley for the Jazz. I don't know, like if I could go back, like if NBA Network, right, would like sit there and just have like on-demand like playoff series and things like that. Like you could go back and watch those like classic games like that. Maybe they do, and I just haven't looked into it. So maybe it's just something I need to look more into. But I'd go back and watch those games. Trae Young, Fireworks, Nikola Magic, Donovan Mitchell for the Jazz, and Peyton for the Knicks, and Warren Pacers. Okay, you got Cassius Winston, Wizards, Forbes, Spurs, Porter Jr., Bulls, Nikola, Mo Bamba, still a great name, Dennis Schroeder, Hood, Portland, Prizm incoming for Devin Booker. Devin Booker and CP3 have been playing well together. I like watching them two. For Phoenix. Gonna have widescreen Luka. Upside down Bacon for the Hornets. Lamb and Randall for the Knicks. There. So after this, we're going to do the Luminance football with the Chase Young. Theo for the Thunder. Then we'll do the random card for Contenders Optic. Okay, Carroll. Zion Williamson in year 2. Clearly is showing no signs of slowing down. And then Grant Nuggets. Dunn Bulls. Kyle Lowry Raptors, and Barnes Kings. Fearless Ja Morant. Haven't pulled one of those LeBrons in a while. We need to see one of those LeBrons where he's just floating through the middle of the air. I still want to see. I haven't looked it up yet. I still want to see if they have a. I'm sure that photo has been turned into a poster. I'd be very surprised if it hadn't yet. Dinwiddie Nets. Clint Capella. It would be a nice poster to have. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh, yeah, because Rockets jersey. But Hawks team name printed. Chris Middleton Bucks. Mr. Ramsey Kings. Bobby Portis Knicks. Steven Adams. Matthews. Jackson Jr. Zeller. Prizm, the Worm, Dennis Rodman. Downtown, AD. Dante, Milwaukee. Robert, Rockets. Patty Mills. Simmons, Blazers. There he is. That's who we've been waiting to see. LaMelo for the Southeast. Going to Eric. They call him Mr. Mellow. Mr. Mellow Ball. I'm going to have Ricky Rubio, Phoenix. Tyrell. Tomas, Bulls. Patrick Beverly. Davis. Josh. And you got DeJounte Murray, 77 of 175 for the Spurs. Our next auto, rookie auto for Isaiah Stewart in Detroit for the Central. There you go. Out there in Detroit. You got KD, always smiling. And DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks. Then Russell, T-Wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs to go, including this one in my hand. Okay, Wood, Green, Rose. Frank. Robinson. Brown. Upside down. Sabonis. Clint Capella Hawks. Fireworks. Ingram. Gobert. Bembry. And Looney for the Warriors. For Chicago, first up, you're going to have Mr. Williams. There you go, Patrick Williams. Whoop, there it is. Okay, Ibaka, Raptors, Lou, Mr. Lou. Davis on the Prizm there. I'm just getting there. It is Karl-Anthony Towns, T-Wolves. Mo Bamba, that's the Prizm I was seeing, not the Davis. But speaking of Mr. Davis, there he is right back at it. AD. And you got Kawhi Leonard, Clippers. Jusuf, Blazers. Aaron Phoenix. Torrey Nuggets. And lastly, Biyombo, Hornets. Trace Mouse. Bridges, Phoenix. Do y'all think it's inevitable that we're going to see, hey, hold on, hold that thought. There's Mr. Tyrese for Sacramento. But what I was about to say was, do y'all think we're going to see the inevitable LA versus the Nets, as in the Lakers versus the Nets in the finals? Y'all think there's no other way around it? I don't know. I think there's some teams that could surprise some people. But I'm just curious what y'all think. Nope, think there's no way around it. I was hearing, what's his name from ESPN? Dagnabbit. I knew I was going to space on his name. Kendrick Perkins. He was talking about how he thinks that the 76ers has a chance to possibly take down the Nets out of the East. So he's right now staying on the 76ers bandwagon. So I thought that was interesting. Saban Lee, Detroit. Yeah, they can't. Aaron Gordon, Magic. But even, Embiid is balling this year. That's for sure. I think that's more or less why he's thinking that. Larry Bird, Sabonis, House Jr., and Smith for the Wizards. I'm hoping Embiid wins MVP this season. I know he got hurt at one point. But, then again, so did LeBron, right? Because like, as soon as Embiid got hurt, everyone was like, oh, Embiid's hurt. He's no longer in the MVP race. It's now LeBron. But then what happened? LeBron got hurt. So now it's like, okay, well, if you're going to do that, then you got to do the same thing to LeBron. So, Jalen Smith. Carmelo. Harden, speaking of the Nets, except for he's still with the Rockets in that one. Reddish. Right. I think it's because he still remembers how Kawhi and company, Kawhi specifically, Detroit, with that, buzzer beater, the ridiculous bounce and all, that sent them packing. I think ever since then, he's been a man on a mission. You got Jason Tatum, downtown Barnes, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Bryant. I still remember watching that game live, too. I still couldn't believe that ball bounced right in. And, of course, went on to win the chip. Here, we're going to have the number 1 overall draft pick, though, Mr. Anthony Edwards. All right, don't want to say that was luck, but, I mean, come on. All right, I'm in Foreigner Magic. Then you got Juan, T-Wolves, Prince, Nets, Noel, Thunder, Melton, Grizzlies, Maxey, 76ers, not numbered there, Fireworks, Damian Lillard, Ross, Magic, Bullock, Knicks, then Porter Jr., and lastly Zach Collins for the Blazers. There we go. All right. Do appreciate y'all filling the break. Get that down to the site and post it up on YouTube.